Hello, and welcome to Rauta's more after Russian version. I don't know why I'm doing this because this all makes very silly video, but then again, I'm a silly person making silly videos about metal. So if you are one of those haters or trolls who don't understand poor people's poor humor, go FOAD. This is, let's go with the metal review and forget the haters, they are so boring. So, I'm proud to tell you about this band called Kroda. Selbstwelt, German name for an Ukrainian band. Why so? That's beyond me, but before I want go into the details about the music and whatnot, first of all, thank you to this wonderful person who got this CD for me to review on Rauta channel because this person felt like Rauta was missing a Kroda review, and reasons unknown to me. I haven't gotten Kroda albums for review, even though Purity Through Fire has been providing me with CDs and all that stuff. But anyway, there was this special person who just wanted me to have this Kroda album for review because he felt this band needs more attention, and after listening to this album quite a few times, I really must agree. Now, with my previous encounters with Kroda have been kind of like not so warm. I mean, I haven't been listening to this much to my shame, I might add, but the ones that I have heard is like, okay, pretty okay, but not that great a thing. So this album is already from 2018. I received it this June, however, so I wanted to give it a as soon as possible review. So here you have it. Let's just take a glimpse on this nice looking digipack. As you can see, this is actually one with the booklet over here instead of just something to pull out. I'm not gonna so much go through the lyrics. You can pretty much probably find them online. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of glimpse here without wasting your precious time too much, but you get the idea, seeing the CD and the layout and all that stuff. So as you can see, very nature oriented. There are woods, there are mountains, there are nature, a lot involved with Kroda, and that fits their music very well. Now, those of you who haven't found Kroda before, much like me, this band was founded in around 2003. And if you're familiar with the Ukrainian band Rauta, then you probably already know a lot about Kroda's music as well, because these bands have a lot of similarities when it comes to the atmosphere, the melancholy, the melodics, and all that stuff. But obviously there are differences, and the main difference is that Kroda is more into folk kind of a thing. There's this saying called pilpipari in Finnish, which is kind of like the Pied Piper. You know, in this kind of a music related term, it means more like, playing these kind of pipes and all that stuff, which are often kind of a medieval folkish melodies and all that stuff. So, but not always that happy. Sometimes they might be even kind of a melancholic melody. So it's more fitting in the terms of being kind of a pagan metal, black metal, and all that stuff. And that's what Kroda is basically all about. So it's atmospheric black metal filled with lots of layers of synths, but also these kind of a folkish melodic parts. Does it make sense? Not so much as described as when you are actually listening to this album. So lots of these melodies and these kind of a melancholic parts are, in my opinion, reminiscent of Drur. But Kroda is also having these pipes and all that stuff, which make them a little bit more unique in a way. But since this band could be like two brothers from the same mother, I think they are very much appealing to the same audience. But that is, of course, just my opinion. With this Selbstwelt, I think Kroda is very well matured. It's their eighth album after all, so it probably shouldn't come as any kind of a surprise. Now, the funny thing is, the band basically changed their whole lineup after 2011, except for the one original member, and I think that probably led to this band
to mature even more, you know, to go through the grinding machine, to kind of be reborn, if you will. If some of the members are even as fresh as 2014, so it's very, very different band than what it used to be back in the days. But what can I say about Kroda is with this album is that it's very, very nice to listen to. It's very well produced. The vocals are maybe not the best in the business, but they are still doing their job quite well. So overall, I would strongly recommend you to check out Kroda. For me, this was a pleasant surprise. This will definitely go to my collection instead of going to the wastebasket or whatever. And thank you to this particular person who sent me this fine album. This was a nice thing to check out and listen to. Very enjoyable album all in all. So I hope others will also enjoy it. You will find links in the description box for your listening pleasure. That's all from Rauta. See you soon and take care.